Today on Inquirer, Senate panel ends hearing on Maharlika Investment Fund. Philippine National Police Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. says the recent gun attacks on local government officials not yet alarming. PNP suspends permits to carry firearms in 4 provinces. 8 Filipino trafficking victims in Cambodia now back in the Philippines. And fuel prices to roll back this week. Good evening. A Senate panel has ended the hearings on the proposed Maharlika Investment Fund. The Senate Committee on Banks, Financial Institutions, and Currencies concluded on Monday the hearings on the bills creating the Maharlika Investment Fund. During the hearing, National Treasurer Rosalia De Leon says the Philippines missed the boat for the MIF, saying that we've already had other assets that could have been used to fund the Maharlika. This was in response to Senator Nancy Binay's query on why there is a sense of urgency for the MIF. Meanwhile, Senator Risa Hontiveros asked if it would be necessary to hire foreign experts to manage the fund. Bankers Association of the Philippines President Antonio Moncupa Jr. said that fund managers in the country are capable of handling the MIF. Panel Chairperson Senator Mark Villar concluded the deliberations on the MIF and referred the bills to a technical working group. Villar is a proponent of the Senate's version of the MIF. Philippine National Police Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. says that the recent gun attacks on local government officials are not yet alarming. To tell us more, here's John Eric Mendoza reporting live. Eric, what did the PNP chief say about his reasoning behind that remark?
Yes, Neil, PNP Chief Rodolfo Azurin Jr. said the situation is not yet alarming as the police consider the 3 reported ambush attacks as isolated incident. Azurin is referring to the cases of ambush and local executives of Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, and Nueva Vizcaya. Azurin said the police is looking into angles involving politics, business rivalry, and other reasons. Separate gun attacks on local government officials left 10 people dead, including a vice mayor. In light of this, PNP spokesperson Jean Fajardo announced that permits to carry firearms in Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Nueva Vizcaya, as well as parts of North Cotabato have been suspended. Fajardo also said that the security in 4 provinces was on a heightened alert level. The spokesperson also echoed Azurin's pronouncements, saying that the PNP has not established or seen any links with respect to these 3 cases as of now. House Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez called for an emergency meeting with PNP representatives and the Department of Interior and Local Government on February 19. Apari Cagayan Vice Mayor Romel Alameda, along with 5 of his companions, were killed in an ambush in Bagabag Town, Nueva Vizcaya. 2 days before, in Wao Town in Lanao del Sur, unidentified suspects attacked the convoy of Lanao del Sur Governor Mamintal Adyong Jr. This February 17 gun assault killed Adyong's 4 aides and wounded the governor and 2 others. On February 22, police said that Mayor Otto Combo Montawal of Dato Montawal Town in Maguindanao was hurt in an ambush attempt along Rojas Boulevard in Pasay City. Neil?
That's John Eric Mendoza reporting live. Vice President Sara Duterte earned an excellent satisfaction rating in a survey conducted by the Social Weather Systems last December. The SWS says the non-commissioned survey from December 10 to 14, 2022 showed that 83% of respondents were satisfied with the Vice President's performance. 5% of respondents said that they were dissatisfied with her performance. According to the survey, Vice President Duterte garnered a net satisfaction of plus 77. The SWS says a net satisfaction of 70 and above reflects an excellent rating. The Vice President's net satisfaction rating is considered excellent in all areas, with the highest rating in Mindanao at a plus 96. This is followed by Visayas at plus 74, Metro Manila at plus 73, and Balance Luzon at plus 71. The survey conducted through face-to-face interviews had a total of 1,200 adult respondents nationwide, 300 each in Metro Manila, Balance Luzon, the Visayas, and Mindanao. Senator Risa Hontiveros reports that 8 Filipinos who fell victim to human traffickers in Cambodia have returned to the Philippines. Earlier, Hontiveros said that Filipinos were duped by an alleged Chinese mafia to work as customer representatives or chat support but ended up as cryptocurrency scammers in Cambodia and Myanmar. According to Hontiveros, the victims were not paid, not fed well, and hardly allowed to sleep. Hontiveros says the victims suffered a lot at the hands of the Chinese mafia, to the point that they were threatened with harm if they could not scam people. The senator laments that the victims were forced to seek jobs abroad as they lack opportunities in the Philippines. She stresses that human trafficking victims are victims amid a lack of consensus on how to perceive them. Hontiveros appeals to Filipinos anew to avoid applying to job posts looking for a customer service agent in Cambodia and Myanmar. The victims met with Hontiveros at the Senate in Pasay City on Monday morning to share their stories and express gratitude to the senator for facilitating their rescue. The opposition senator thanks the Department of Foreign Affairs and the Cambodian police for their assistance to the victims. Next on Inquirer today. In the face of China's display of continued aggressions, Senator Risa Hontiveros seeks updated security pact with other nations. President Bongbong Marcos says Kadiwa stalls to continue and expand as a response to the food crisis and rising commodity prices. And fuel prices to roll back this week. This is Inquirer Today. We'll be back shortly.
Ako po si Pampi Hazel Valinca Banyero, 32 years old. Ako po ay isang guro.
Ako naman po si Daddy Herbert Hernandez Cabanyero, 34 years old at may-ari po ng tindahan ng patuka po sa Paki, Laguna.
Amin pong mga anak, si Kuya Maclean Hurst D. Cabanyero, 6 years old. Ang birthday po niya ay January 27, 2017. Si Lady Lemon Tate D. Cabanyero, 3 years old po siya. Ang birthday po niya ay January 27, 2020. Ang aming bunso ay si Mac Hurdy Gold D. Cabanyero, 3 weeks pa lang po siya. Ang birthday din po niya ay January 27, 2022.
April 16, 2016 po kami kinasal ni Mrs. Siguro po si Kuya ay wedding baby po. Tapos si Ate Lemon naman po ay anniversary baby. And then, si Bunso naman ho, hindi po kasi siya inasahan po talaga.
Umaga nung sinelebrate na namin yung birthday ni Kuya sa school kasi sabi niya, January 26, manganganak ka bukas. I-celebrate na natin yung birthday ko bukas sa school kasama si Lemon. Kasi sa hapon, lalabas na si baby.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Na-excite siguro to, nagkakantahan sa school, happy birthday. Sabi, makalabas na nga rin mamaya.
Ano din nung kay Lemon, nag-celebrate din kami. Tapos yun, punta siya sa center and then nanganak na agad siya. Lagi po ganun yung scenario.
For the advantages, siguro isang pagod ng pag-aasikaso ng birthday. Kasi kung 3 iba-ibang araw, edi ang daming pagod.
Isang invite ng mga friends, tsaka ng mga relatives, tsaka yung mga kakilala. Hindi ka na mahihirapan pa mag-invite ng halimbawa, magkakaiba pa yung birthday. Ito isang invite lang, isang abala kumbaga.
mahirap po ata yung patamain. Hindi rin po namin alam kung paano. Pero parang sa akin ay sapat na itong aking 3 biyaya.
Ano pa yan?
Ayoko na.
One more. Kidding aside po, pero kung ano man po yung siguro ikaw po nandiyan, halimbawa po, kung meron pa man po pang-4, edi sige po. Kung wala na naman po, edi okay lang din naman po. Kung ano na lang po yung ikalob ng Diyos, edi yun na lang po ang amin.
Opposition Senator Risa Hontiveros wants the Philippines to upgrade its security agreements with other nations in the face of China's display of continued aggressions. She says the Department of Foreign Affairs should broker the updated agreements with different countries which could help defend the Philippines from China. According to Hontiveros, the Philippines could not just rely on the Mutual Defense Treaty with the United States to protect the country's sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea. She adds that the Philippines can also forge similar agreements with other countries that want to maintain peace and stability in the region. The senator stresses that the Philippines has many allies in this dispute against China. She says the country should maximize the reinforcement of the international community and consolidate this support. Just this month, the Philippines protested the harassment of a Chinese Coast Guard ship after it reportedly directed a military-grade laser towards a Philippine Coast Guard vessel in Ayungin Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. President Bongbong Marcos says his administration will continue and expand Kadiwa outlets in the country as a response to the food crisis and high prices of goods. During the launch of Kadiwa ng Pangulo in Cebu, President Marcos stressed the importance of the project's expansion. The Kadiwa project started as the Kadiwa ng Pasko during the Christmas season. It was then expanded to Kadiwa ng Pangulo to further provide consumers with fresh and affordable agricultural and fishery products. The program allows the public to buy goods at a cheaper rate by creating a direct and efficient farm-to-consumer food supply chain, eliminating intermediaries.
At pararamihin natin, mas importante ay paramihin lalo na sa mga lugar na talagang hirap ang tao at hindi pa kaya ang mga presyuhan kung nasa palengke. Kaya ito na ang aming sagot doon sa nagiging krisis dito sa ating pagkain, sa ating pagtaas ng presyo.
Meanwhile, President Marcos orders the Department of Transportation to justly compensate and relocate those who will be affected by the Cebu Bus Rapid Transit Project. The Cebu Bus Rapid Transit Project is modeled after the bus rapid transit systems in Bogota, Colombia, Curitiba in Brazil, Seoul in South Korea, and Guangzhou in China. The project aims to improve the overall performance of the urban passenger transport system in a project corridor in Cebu City in terms of quality and level of service, safety, and environmental efficiency.
Apart from the greater convenience that it will bring to our people, I'm sure it will also provide greater opportunities and improve the conditions of our current public transport drivers. I trust it will also support economic development through travel time savings, environmental improvements, and reduction of accidents among residents and visitors of the city.
Local oil firms will roll back the pump prices of gasoline, diesel, and kerosene this week. Effective February 28, gasoline prices will decrease by 70 centavos per liter, while diesel prices will be cut by 1 peso and 30 centavos per liter. Meanwhile, the prices of kerosene will be slashed by 1 peso and 80 centavos per liter. The rollback in fuel prices comes after 2 consecutive price hikes in February. Alamin naman natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Pauline Del Rosario ng Bandera. Pauline?
Hello Neil at sa ating mga kabandera all over the universe. Heto ang latest chika. Nagsalita na ang aktres na si Liza Soberano tungkol sa kanyang bagong career. Sa isang YouTube vlog, inamin ni Liza na kailangan na niyang lumaya mula sa showbiz na kanyang kinalakihan. Aware din daw siya na marami ang nagulat sa biglaan niyang pagpalit ng management. Pero ang hindi raw naiintindihan ng marami, ito ang kauna-unahang pagkakataon na siya na mismo ang namili para sa kanyang sarili. Ipinaalala pa niya sa publiko na tumatanda na raw siya at nais na niyang magkaroon ng sariling desisyon. Kasunod ng vlog, naglabas ng teaser video ang aktres para sa pasabog niyang bagong proyekto. Sinabi niya na kakaibang Liza ang aabangan ng fans at kasabay nga niyan, inanunsyo niya na pinalitan na niya ang kanyang pangalan bilang Hope. Matatandaang mula nang matapos si Liza sa kanyang kontrata dito sa Pilipinas, sumubok naman siya ng bagong karera sa ibang bansa. At mula niyan, iba't ibang klaseng komento na ang naglalabasan tungkol sa kanya. At yan ang latest bandera chika natin for today. Thank you, Neil!
Maraming salamat, Pauline. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Catch Inquirer today live weekdays at 6 p.m. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.